Hello. Welcome back. Gunning to Old Trafford with your hosts Ibi and Shady. Abdul, we are at our review.
Guys, welcome guys. Ibi, thank you so much. Always beautiful being here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, hit the bell notification, guys, to keep in touch, in tune, and independent. As Ibrahim says, we are at our preview. Did I get it?
Review.
Wow, come on, man. And I was so confident there, right? But anyways, guys, we at our review. I got it wrong again. Review. We're going to start off with, was it a lunchtime? No, it was a 5:30 kick.
6 kickoff.
6 kickoff. Sellers Park, Crystal Palace, Manchester United.
So, Abdul, obviously the result is not what we wanted. 0-0. But we spoke about it last week, and it's about the improvement of performances.
Yes.
Last year when we went to Sellers Park, we came away with a 4-0 defeat. Completely played off the park. And I'd like to think that this time around, the game was completely different.
Oh, yes.
Manchester United on the front foot from the first whistle.
Nice.
It really put Crystal Palace under pressure. You would have thought that United was the home team and not the travelling team, because the amount of pressure that we put on the team, and really pushed from the first whistle up until the last
There
whistle.
was, I think Mika Richards had said it was a dominant away performance.
But
Dominant
without the
away
goal.
without the goal.
Without
the sting at the end. So
Without this thing, and before the game, we spoke about certain players that United should be worried about. Mateta up front,
Yes.
Eze. We spoke about the youngster in the midfield, and Mateta was taken off at halftime because he was ineffective.
No impact,
Manchester United just couldn't score.
And I think you guys did your guys' homework. I mean,
We
Ten
did.
Hag, been getting a lot of slack, but I think this one he got it right.
He got it right.
Wasn't that goal.
It just wasn't that goal. And Abdul, if you looked at it from the start, the way we set up with Garnacho on the left and Ahmad on the right gave us that nice width, and we knew Rashford, yes, he's coming off hot form, but Rashford on the bench, I think, allowed the build-up play and allowed Xerxes to be that focal point, because these two players are going to try to link up with him, which was fantastic. And we've seen a lot of that. And, up front, Xerxes, really pivotal. Yes, he's not an out-and-out striker, but in that 9.5, 10.5 type role, I think he makes a massive difference. Linked up the play nicely. Garnacho again, making things happen.
The star boy, man.
Just couldn't get it. Hit the bar. Bruno hit the bar. And it was a really dominant performance up until the 60th minute. At the 60th minute, I think that's where Ten Hag got it a little bit wrong.
Okay.
Ineffective substitutions, taking Xerxes off, putting Rashford into that central, that focal point. I think, mixed up the balance of the game. Then bringing Højlund on, taking Ahmad off, moving Garnacho to the right to accommodate Rashford again. And I think, it started, breaking it up. Bruno got a little bit clumsy in possession in the second half, and from the 60th to the 90th minute, yes, we carried on going, but we allowed Palace some chances, and Onana with a fantastic double save, really saved us there. But overall, I would say a dominant performance from Manchester United. An improvement in football. You can see there's a certain style of play that they want to get going.
Man. You want to see that.
Really good attacking play, really good defensive play. Matthias de Ligt again, a really dominant performance again, almost got a goal twice. Overall I think good performance. Obviously you feel a little bit bad coming away without the victory. But if you can build on this, it's fantastic building blocks. And like Umar Barada, United CEO, said, United are aiming for Project 150, meaning they want to win the Premier League title by 2028, which is 150 years since the club is in inception.
Okay.
So these are all the building blocks that gets us to that point.
But
so
it's a start.
It's a start.
It's a good start.
Just one thing I'd like to call out. Again, the refereeing, that handball decision, ball hand in an unnatural position, out away from the body, hits his hand. If that's Manchester United, it's a penalty given against us.
Definitely. Where's the common sense, Ibrahim?
There's no common sense. There's no consistency. The refereeing is being shocking, and I know we'll pick up on it from an Arsenal perspective as well. So overall, okay performance, decent improvement in the game. Not happy with the result, but we move on. Tottenham Hotspur at Old Trafford coming up.
Cracker.
Abdul, take us in.
Man City. Let me tell you guys, and let me start this by saying Manchester City are rattled. We are running through their minds. You know, Ibrahim, they even had the audacity to say we're using the dark arts.
But they use the dark arts.
Wait, they use the dark arts?
Rodri, and I'm sad that he's got injured. But he's a player that makes tackle after tackle, never gets called for it, never gets yellow card. If it's Partey, if it's Casemiro, it's an immediate yellow.
Go on. I mean, look at this here. I mean, it spoiled the game. Look here. For 96 minutes, we have the game. Totally outplayed Manchester City at the Etihad. They were rattled. We're living in their heads. A new rivalry is born. I mean, 10 minutes, 45 men. You know, Ibrahim, this reminded me of what Arteta did.
Guys,
Remember,
did you hear what Abdul said? 10 minutes, 45 men. It's actually 10 men.
45 minutes! I'm getting it wrong, but that's why Ibi's here too. Reel me back in, right? So what were we? 45 minutes, 10 men at the Etihad Stadium with supposedly the greatest striker in the whole wide world. And I'm still coming to you, Haaland. We're not done with Haaland. We're not done with him. So really toe to toe with him. And you know, Arteta reminded me of the old school. You go one man down when you're playing tournaments. A 5-4, a 6-3, you block, you have a little bit of a run through, and we had that. We had Havertz almost could have put it away. I mean, for them getting that goal, I mean, sucker punch. We had the game. Michael Oliver, you total moomish, man. And you're not even going to be my moomish, but after that, the audacity, and I'm going to talk a lot, and you know what, guys, I haven't watched much about these previews. The only guy I watched was Ian Wright speaking so passionate, and I'm going to speak passionate about it. Technically, Arteta got it right. Men on men, men to men, we got it right. We were on point. That Calafiori goal.
How was it? Contender for goal of the season.
No, I definitely. What? He runs to Mikel
Arteta. And what was the performance by Kyle Walker and team? The ball was down.
I have no idea.
It was a quick free kick. Life moves on.
Do you know what this is? And guys, slight tackling this DMs. This here is now propaganda. It's now you are gonna the PGMOL, the referees are all gonna be now targeted. Let's watch Raya. Let's watch this. Here you have in 5 years, let's be honest, a proper title contender. For 4 years, Man City has kicked everybody out of the park. Here you have a contender going toe to toe, and you guys really want to mess it up? I'm not saying give it to Arsenal on a silver plate, but
let's have some consistency.
Let's have some consistency and give them the opportunity to challenge City. 100%. And they rattled. Ibrahim, they are rattled. Haaland, you are. And you guys don't forget, we have a cracker Moomish of the week that's coming up. You are going to be my Moomish. Haaland, the disrespect, Ibrahim. The disrespect. I don't care how many goals he scores. I don't care how many points you guys get in FPL, but I'm not going to choose that guy. I think that, you know what, Ronaldo, at his peak. Messi, at his peak. Thierry Henry at his peak. Never but not disrespectful. Like so we're going to get into that, but Ibrahim, that's all I have to say. A new rivalry is born. We in their heads. Did you see how Pep Guardiola kicked his chair when that goal went in?
But so, for me, what I liked about the game was it's easy. And Arsenal of old would fold.
Yes.
Defensive lapse leads to the goal, straight through. Haaland comes in, gets the goal. And Arsenal of old crumble, the mentality is
not this one.
But these boys, they step up and they go for it, man.
The aura.
They get the equalizer, they push on,
they get
the second goal, and you think, here we go.
Second yellow. 10 men, and then we still hold them.
Exactly. You still think, okay, it's going to happen for City. But Arsenal held it. They kept going. And I don't understand what Guardiola goes and says, we deserve the second goal. You deserved it because Arsenal had to set up that way. They had the yellow card not come.
Never. 11 v 11. I think Mark Goldfish said that. I mean, 11 v 11. Arsenal take the 3 points comfortably. Also, just we're going to end this and we'll talk about it more in the Moomish. How's this new rivalry, Haaland versus Gabriel?
I like it.
I love it. Look here, he made that little mistake. Haaland was in, but that pure presence, that desire, that natural enthusiasm to get that.
But the filthiness from Haaland to throw the ball on his head.
That's filthy.
That's not how that's not in the spirit of the game. And you know what? These players have a responsibility.
Oh, they do.
There's youngsters that look up to them. they think that's how you need to treat your opponent.
And that's not how
And
you
that's
are.
not the way. Yes, there's rivalry on the field, but there's no need to be throwing balls on people.
And not when somebody head is turned.
Exactly.
Because Gabriel is a man that's going to look at you in your eyes. He's a warrior. So guys, 2-2, a rivalry is born.
2 points for Ghana.
We just ask for consistency
Exactly.
for both. For everybody actually. I mean, not only for United and Arsenal, but we want consistency. Please, PGMOL, subscribe, hit that bell notification to keep in touch and tune in, independent with what's going on in the real world.
And we'll keep
Come
you
on,
updated.
man. We will keep you updated.
Guys,
Brilliant
don't
stuff,
forget
man.
to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. What Abdullah was saying was for the PGMOL.
Yes.
PGMOL.
PGMOL.
I'm not talking to
What
you
did I
guys.
say, the PGMOL?
No, you said it.
Okay,
I
good.
said it all mumbled up. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And Abdul,
We're
with
there.
that, we are.
Guys,
Ghana
Joel
to
Traffic. Thank you, guys.